Good morning. So I'm going to do a few things here. I'm going to do some housekeeping, just tell you where things are. And then I'm going to tell you how the day works, right? Like what is an unconference, or at least our interpretation of it and how it's going to manifest today. And also why, right? Why not? Show of hands. I just want to kind of get a feel. How many people have been to an Educators Unconference before? Okay, well that makes this a lot easier for me. So let's get into the housekeeping. I have a list here. Here we go. Okay, so everyone, there's some food now. If you haven't gotten it, you could grab some food inside. Little breakfast. Everyone has a food voucher that can be redeemed around lunchtime. So there's shrimp, beef, vegan, or chicken, plus one beer. If you don't have the voucher already, you could go to the entrance and grab it there at kind of like the welcome desk. You could also order extra food or beer. This is a brewery. If you're someone who likes beer, then this is a good place for you. It's pretty good here. So at any time, if you want something additional, food or drink, you could order it yourself. You know, it's you have to pay for it yourself then. And they accept Bitcoin, which obviously we encourage you to take advantage of. Support those that accept Bitcoin, right? Just want to thank Julian and the audio-visual team. They're gonna help out a lot today, make everything run smooth. We're gonna have a graduation today with some Bitcoin diploma students. Is Gerardo here? No. There he is. He's back there. Raise your hand, Gerardo. He's gonna be leading that graduation later today. He's one of our great teachers. And we're also where are the books that people could sign? On the table over there. So we're gonna have a few Bitcoin diploma books out, and this is a recent-ish innovation to the Unconference, and I think it's really cool. So there'll be like a marker or pens or whatever out there. And if you'd like, go ahead and sign your name on there, a little hopeful message, whatever you want. And at the end of the event, after there's all these cool little signatures and notes in there from everybody here today, then we're going to give them away. We're going to raffle them off at the end. So it's a pretty cool souvenir. And the bathroom is right, like if you walk from where I'm standing now, if you walk just past where the children are and you make a left, oh, there's a sign that said Banos. Okay, cool. There's lots of signs. Okay. And yeah, let me point out the MCs that are going to be, you know what, I guess I'll talk about the spaces and MCs at the same time. So there's going to be the format of the day. We're starting here. After I finish here, then Arnold's going to come up and he's going to lead pitches. So for the pitches, and he'll probably explain again, but if you've been selected and you have like a preset slot, feel free to come up and give a 30-second. Is that what we're doing? 30-second pitch. I am X. I'm going to talk about Y. And if you don't have a reserve slot today, but you have something that you'd like to talk about, a conversation that you'd like to be part of, that you'd like to lead, then you could also say, my name is X. I'd like to talk about Y today. The commonality that unites all of this is it's all designed to make us better Bitcoin educators, right? And that's very broadly defined, right? We're not. It could be, in a more traditional sense, the front of a classroom. It could be just talking with your neighbors, friends, family. Like, we're all Bitcoin educators. So we'll make the complete schedule once that part is finished and all the slots are selected. So we'll start here. There's going to be 2 panels here. We're all going to stay together. We're going to have lunch. That's going to be around 12:30 to 1:30. After lunch, then we're going to split up into 3 locations. This will be one location. There's an indoor location, so it's actually right around the bathrooms there. There's probably signs. I don't know. And then the third location is going to be outside. So this will be one. The third one will be outside toward the swings over there. And there's going to be an MC for each of the spaces to keep things on topic, keep things moving, keep things on time. So I just want to point out the MC so you could, put a face to that. So Pablo, who was just up here, he's going to be the MC for this space. Gabe, where's Gabe at? Is Gabe? Gabe likes to be close because that's the space that he's going to be doing over in the indoor space. I don't know if you guys could see Gabe. So what is an unconference and why is an unconference? So probably a better way to understand that is it's a decentralized conference, right? So the idea of it is to learn from Bitcoin. One of the great things about Bitcoin is permissionless innovation, right? Is that you are in charge of that and you could decide how to use it, what to do with it. There's no bosses, right? So the idea is to blur the lines between speaker and attendee, speaker and listener, like that, to kind of blur the lines there, to put us all on the same level. And it's about empowerment, right? Like everyone has the same opportunity, the same ability to share their expertise, to share what they've learned that might help others. The idea is to share best practices and help each other become better Bitcoin educators. We want to speed up the timeline, right? Like Bitcoin's going to win. We want it to win quicker. We want it to win quicker, and we want it to win with the best possible tactics, the best possible philosophies, the best possible ways to bring people into the space and to educate them. So this is a space, this is an explicitly non-commercial space where nothing is for sale. I mean, like beers and food are for sale, but from the conference itself, nothing is for sale. And ideas and support and best practices are given away, right? So please help us make this a collaborative space, not a competitive one. We're all here to help each other. And as a final note on the why here, so we had a dinner last night to celebrate Bitcoin education. Show of hands who was at the dinner last night. Woo! It was awesome. This is also going to be awesome today. And I gotta be honest here that this year has been, how to put it. Let me put it this way. I think there's 3 main categories that Bitcoiners fall into. Those that are in it for fame, fortune, or revolution. This year, at least for me personally, has exposed or taught me that the number of people in it, the percent in it for revolution is lower than maybe I anticipated, and maybe the fame and fortune is a little bit higher than I had thought before this year. And that could be, maybe a little bit disappointing, and potentially isolating, right? Like it feels maybe like you're a bit more lonely if it's like, these other people are in it for different reasons. But I mean, Bitcoin has something for everyone, right? We don't have to be in it for the same thing. We all benefit from it. So that's okay, but still it could be a little bit isolated. And one of the things that we want to do here today, and actually this is kind of the vision going forward, because my first Bitcoin, we started here in El Salvador a little bit more than 4 years ago. We've taught tens of thousands of students here. And that's wonderful. Like, we're super, super proud of that history, to have this direct impact on students across the country. The next chapter, the next cycle, because it's 4 years, the next cycle is international, right? We've already begun that. We've already been working toward that for 2 years already. But now all the focus is going to go toward, in fiat terms, training the trainers. In Bitcoin terms, I'd like to say empowering those who empower others. So that's just doubling down on creating better resources, materials, frameworks to make it easier for people to teach Bitcoin in a way that empowers their community anywhere in the world. And this is a big part of it. This is the Unconference. We'll be having more of these in more parts of the world going forward, and also encouraging others to host their own. And to go back, to take a step back to this like slight disappointment or isolation with the realization that not everybody's in it for the same reasons, which again is fine, right? But I want to be with the people that are in it for the revolution. And these events last night and today, they turn what could be isolated silos into a global movement, right? That's the vibe that we're going for. That's, if you've been to an Unconference previous, then that's the takeaway. That's like the main takeaway, that this is so much bigger than any of us, right? This is about reimagining what's possible in a way that I don't think was possible before Bitcoin, right? Like, Bitcoin is not the end, it's the means. It's the means to a better world. It's the means to reimagine how the individual could have agency in their own life and define their own destiny. And it starts with you. It starts with you as an individual, but also you as an educator, to bring more people into this space and to help them understand it's not just about, maintaining your purchasing power. That's great. But it's about what's inside you. It's about what's in your heart, what's in your mind, right? So it's so amazing to feel that, to be here with you guys. It's inspiring. I know I'm inspired every time these things happen, every time we get together. And I hope you are too. So please enjoy the day. Please be kind to your neighbors. And please help all of us be better Bitcoin educators so that we could change the world together. Thank you.